Satan called a worldwide convention of demons. In his opening address, he said, "We can't keep people from going to pray. We can't keep them from reading their holy books and seeking for the truth. We can't even keep them from forming an intimate relationship with their spirit. Once they gain that connection with their inner spirit, our power over them is broken. So what we need is a different strategy. Let them go to their prayers. Let them have their conveniences and processed foods, but steal their time so they don't have time to develop an inner relationship with themselves. This is what I want you to do," said the devil. "Distract them from gaining hold of their inner spirit and maintaining that vital connection throughout their day. How shall we do this?" his demons shouted. "Keep them busy in the non-essentials of life and invent innumerable schemes to occupy their minds," he answered. "Tempt them to spend, 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 and borrow, borrow, borrow. Persuade the wives to go to work for long hours and the husbands to work 6, 7 days each week, 10, 12 hours a day, so they can afford their empty lifestyles. Keep them from spending time with their children. As their families fragment, soon their homes will offer no escape from the pressures of work. Overstimulate their minds so that they cannot hear that still small voice. Entice them to play the radio, music, or any type of audio whenever they drive. Keep the TV, monitors, their PCs, and digital devices constantly active in their home, and see to it that every store and restaurant in the world constantly plays their shitty pop music by mindless puppets who have already sold their souls. This will jam their minds and break that union with spirit. Fill the coffee tables with magazines and newspapers full of garbage. As they say, garbage in, garbage out. Pound their minds with the propaganda news 24 hours a day until they cannot distinguish between the false and the half-real. Invade their driving moments with billboards. Bombard them with sickening advertising. Flood their mailboxes with junk mail, mail-order catalogs, sweepstakes, and every kind of newsletter and promotional rubbish offering free products, services, and false hopes. Get the algorithms to fill their electronic inboxes with invented offers, free pornography, tax evasion schemes, money laundering scams from Nigeria, threats of viruses, cyber threats for watching pornography, cryptocurrency bullshit scams. Troll them, and troll them ever more until they cannot distinguish their elbow from their arse. Keep skinny, beautiful models in the magazines, the TV, the internet, so shallow, boneheaded husbands will believe that outward beauty is what's important, and they'll become dissatisfied with their wives because they are too caught up in their own masturbatory fantasies. Keep the wives too tired to love their husbands at night. Give them headaches too. If they don't give their husbands the love they need, they will begin to look elsewhere, and this will fragment their families even quicker. Confuse the children of their sexual identity by programmed narratives of gender, inclusion, and diversity. Get the medical establishments to throw hormone blockers at them like candy. Meanwhile, provide endless distractions for the parents to distract them from teaching their children the real meaning of life. Even in their recreation, let them be excessive. Have them return from their recreation exhausted. Keep them too busy to go out into nature and reflect on the beauty of the world and of creation. Send them to amusement parks, sporting events, plays, concerts, and movies instead. Fill their waking lives with so much trash that they become as like the Walking Dead. Give them mega shopping days and make their Black Fridays look like a zombie apocalypse. And most of all, keep them busy, busy, busy. And when they meet for spiritual fellowship, involve them in gossip and small talk so that they leave with troubled consciences. Crowd their lives with so many ego-filling good causes that they have no time to seek true power from the spirit. Soon, they will be draining their own strength, sacrificing their health and family for their misguided belief in the good of the cause, and feeding our own cause with their energy. Break down their social alliances by creating false political divisions. Make them believe that voting for their masters will stop them from being slaves. Make them believe that being a slave to their political system is actually a good thing. Give them false divisions So they fight amongst themselves between the left and the right, without them knowing that we control both sides. Make them believe that everything that is unimportant and useless is in fact the most important thing in the world to them. Make them think that they are important and that their beliefs are more important than other people's. Feed their egos. Feed them like fat-bellied ducks. Make people think that their opinions come from themselves and that their opinions are important and true. Do not let them realize, even for the briefest of moments, that their thoughts are not their own, but the result of implanted ideas from social conditioning and cultural programming. Most of all, give them all false spiritual hope. Invent as many ridiculous ideas as you can for them to falsely believe in. Tell them that only the righteous will be beamed into heaven for the rapture, and all other believers will be doomed. Create religious divisions and sanctimonious preachers. Make each religious believer feel smug that they are superior, whilst everyone else is a condemned sinner. Tell them that fleets of spaceships are coming, so that the aliens from Galactic Command can fly them to safety. Tell them that those of truth faith will shortly be upgraded to the fifth dimension and will be vibrated into a new ascension. Tell them as much false hope as you can to stop them from looking inside themselves for the truth. We don't want people to start doing the real work for themselves. Take them away from themselves. Pull each person out into a fake and shallow external world of materialism. Give them a false hope of technological salvation. Tell them advanced technologies will solve everything and they need not do anything. Tell them to do nothing, absolutely nothing, just to sit on their ass, eat crap and watch the news. It will work. It will work. It was quite a plan. The demons went eagerly to their assignments, causing people everywhere to get busier and more rushed, going here and there, having little time for their inner spirit or their families, having no time to tell others about the power of being human, or the power of compassion, love, empathy, introspection, contemplation. No time for the real power that sits quietly and subtly within the inner heart of the human being. No time to truly understand that to change lives, all you need to be is truly human. I guess the question is, has the devil been successful in his schemes?
That's a good question. Has the devil been successful in his schemes?